Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Valaverse Action Force Pandora upgrade gear. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here we have on the top, Valaverse, a little piece of tape. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Action Force on the front, Action Force, some nice artwork of Pandora. Pandora upgrade gear, 14 and up, Valaverse on the bottom, Action Force. Don't give it to babies, Valaverse, small fine legalese print, package designers, and created by Bobby Vala, made in China. Products and colors may vary, and a barcode on this side. More artwork, and the Action Force symbol on this side. Action Force and the Action Force symbol on the back. A breakdown of what's in the pack: some body armor, an alternate head, some weapons, some smoke effects, some blast effects, some ammunition. And scan that if you want additional Action Force products. And then cut and save action points, Valaverse, Valaverse.com. Follow Valaverse on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the accessories, and here we have handy dandy tweezers, so we can take a look at some of these smaller pieces. And you know, not a lot of this is stuff you haven't seen before. Here's some smoke effects, and there's two of those. I think they're the same. So very nice looking. I do appreciate those. Then we have two smaller muzzle flashes. And again, these aren't things that we haven't seen before in this line. But again, I do appreciate their inclusion in these packs. And then here's a larger blast effect or muzzle flash that fits over, and instead of a post on the end of it, it has a port, and it just fits over the barrel. And again, nothing we haven't seen before. In fact, I think most of this is stuff we've seen before. Here's a machete. Looks like it's most likely molded in black plastic. It has this nice silver paint app on the edge, and then paint app here for the handle. Nice molded details. This pack does come with two matching pistols. Again, molded in black plastic, and a paint app for the handle or grip. And here we have a nice little knife, molded in black plastic again with a paint app for the handle so it appears. And here is a belt. And it does have a sheath for the knife. And next up we have this nice big machine gun. Nice molded details. Again, looks like it's molded in black plastic. And it has a paint app here for the handle. And looks really, really good. Now, as far as this one goes, it has two different bipods that you can put on it. One where it's more spread out, and then one where it's straight up and down. And they just, you know, they've got this piece right here, and they just kind of snap right here. So that's a pretty neat thing that you have, you know, options for the bipod. Or you can have no bipod at all. Just like that. Now here is the magazine for this rifle. You can see the bullets face this direction. And it does have a little post right here. And then the gun has a little port in it. And you line those up, and the bullets just go right into the receiver. So that's pretty cool. Would have been nice if it had an effect where the bullets were flying out, kind of like the Gatling gun. And since we're just going to set this down for a minute, I'm going to put the spread out bipod on it so it sits kind of cool looking. Next up we have her vest, and it opens up here on the side. You can see it's got two little ports right there and two little mushroom pegs right there. They can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Her faction logo right here on the armor, which differs from her other armor. Her other armor, I don't think, or her other vest didn't have an armor piece on the front of it. And then, you know, it's got these spines down the back. I want to say this is probably Eclipse's, a repaint of Eclipse's vest, except it has gun holsters on it rather than magazine pouches. And then probably what for most people is the main draw for this pack is the alternate head for Pandora, which comes straight from the box artwork. And I could be mistaken. I think this head was on the bloody variant. No, it wasn't, because this is the head that comes as a bloody variant in this accessory pack. So it does a nice tampo there on the back for her tattoo. Nice fade for the hair. And then you can see the scar there pretty good. Looks like she might be wearing an earring. And just the face makeup. The printed eyes. It's really, really, I think this is probably the best piece in the pack. And I'm sure you probably think that too. So, really a very, very cool pack. Well, that's a look at the accessories. Here, ladies and gentlemen, I have Pandora taken all the way down to the base. So we can kind of take a look at how these accessories look on the figure. And here's the belt. Probably the easiest way to do this is to heat the figure up and then pop the top of the torso where the chest and the abdomen meet off, but I really don't like to do that unless I absolutely have to. And I have found that with these Action Force belts, if you just kind of work at them a little bit, you can get them on without doing that. But I'm not going to make y'all suffer through all that. I will do this off screen. Alright, and there I have the belt on her. So, looks pretty cool. Next, let's get the vest on. And just kind of open it up on one side, run her arm through the opposite side, Not the easiest thing to do on camera, but this is why the head isn't currently on there, because with the head on there you cannot get this vest on her. And even with the head off, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get it on her. But just keep working at it. And again, you know, if you heat this stuff up, it probably would go a little easier. But, you know, I like to do things the difficult way, so I don't do that. And then you just kind of match up those mushroom pegs with the ports. And sometimes you can get them in there good, and sometimes you can't. So there is the vest and the belt on her. Next, let's see if I can get the head on her. And there, I got it on there. Just have to kind of get it up close to you, or at least I do. And again, if you heat these pieces up, it probably makes it a whole lot easier. And then as far as the rest of it goes, let's move her out of the way for a minute. I didn't show earlier. You know, these muzzle effects port right into the pistols as well as the smoke effects, which all look pretty nice. And then if she's not holding these weapons, they just stick right in these holsters on the vest, and they stick in there pretty good. That looks pretty darn cool, I think. And then as far as the knife goes, it just goes in the sheath like such. And then the blast effect or muzzle flash for the big gun, again, it just ports on the end of the barrel. So that looks pretty cool. So she can hold the rifle. At least I say she can. So there's that. And then unfortunately there's no place other than in her hand to put this machete. And there you have it, my friends. There is Pandora all kitted out with the Pandora add-on pack. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Valaverse Action Force Pandora with upgrade kit, with the Valaverse Action Force Eclipse with upgrade kit, and the Valaverse Action Force Gemini, who doesn't yet have an upgrade kit. Here we have the Valaverse Action Force Pandora with the Pandora upgrade kit, with the G.I. Joe Classified Series Zorana, and the G.I. Joe Classified Series Agent Helix. For our final set of comparisons here, we have the Valaverse Action Force Pandora with the Pandora Upgrade Kit, with, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee from G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander, from Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and for a 7-inch scale comparison from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Valaverse Action Force Pandora Upgrade Kit, I have to say there's things I like and things I don't like. Now, of course, the best part of it is that new head sculpt, but that being said, I think I prefer the wash and the fade effect in the hair on the original head, but I like the face sculpt on this one better. So, you know, it's good to have it, and I'm glad that I can, you know, swap those out if I want to. And I like the machete, I like the vest, and I like the guns that come with it. Now I think I'm gonna mix and match stuff a little bit, and I'm gonna use the machete, I'm gonna use the knife from the original set, but I'm gonna use the belt from the upgrade kit. And that's the great thing about this kind of stuff, you know, you can mix and match and make the character how you want them to look. And yes, I definitely like the guns better in this than the guns that she originally came with. I like this vest better. It's more battle ready, I guess you could say. It's nice. It comes with the muzzle effects, so that's a great thing. It comes with the smoke for the barrels. It comes with the muzzle flash that I've got on the machine gun there now, and I like the look of the pistols a little better with the painted hand grips. I do like the fact that her vest has her faction logo on it, where the original did not. Now I know the updated version that's going to be making around soon. As of this recording, it'll be soon. You know, I understand that they added that on the vest of the original figure, and I like that. And I like the fact that Bobby Vala has said that, you know, Pandora is his favorite character, and that she's pretty much going to be an evergreen character in the line. And we're going to see re-releases, and we're going to see other versions of her. And I think that's cool, because I like the look of this figure. And I would like to see some different versions of her as well. But I do think if you have Pandora, or you're planning on getting Pandora, I think this set is worth the price of admission for the upgrades that it gives you. You know, you then have a choice of heads that you can use, choice of belt, choice of knife, choice of guns. You got a machete now. You can use the neckerchief or not, and it's just great. And, you know, I feel bad for the folks that got the bloody variant of Pandora, and then basically it's 1 in 3 as far as the upgrade kits go. It's a blind box, and it's 1 in 3, and that kind of sucks for those of you who got that version of Pandora, because I think this head really lends itself more to that bloody variant than to the regular release. But that's just my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I'm now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page, or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you. But only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content, or just help the channel grow, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.